Hello everybody, soon you're gonna see the news for this week. We're gonna have a forum for people to organize and create a virtual airline, SimFly virtual airline. Oh my god, there is a notification that are going to be implemented, and also API endpoint for those of you that code and want to do cool stuff. Airplane rental mission is coming soon. We have to do a lot of work to make this happen. And also premium membership. You want to learn all about the premium membership, so watch the news and stay tuned. Hello everybody and welcome back to SimFly News. This is Roberto Capodieci and I am SimFly spokesperson, and I'm here to bring you all the news about SimFly every week, doesn't matter what. I want to apologize if sometimes I look tired. You know, I'm a human being. Many may think I am a creation of AI, but I am a human being, and sometimes I don't feel well as well. But even if I'm sick, I bring to you the news every week. So that said, we start with one news that we are working on a forum, as discussed with everybody in Discord, and thinking that there are good reasons to do so. We are setting up a forum. The forum is still virgin, meaning that it's just being installed. Now we're going to create the first space. Why? There are a group of SimFlyers that want to organize a virtual airline on SimFly virtual airline. And we welcome this initiative. We're gonna give some guidance. So we're talking about preparing deliveries so that we can register them to IBAO, VATSIM, and whatever else, and where in our airplane the SimFly liveries. And can you imagine, this is going to make a lot of people wonder, oh, SimFly, what is SimFly? And then we're going to bring more people in SimFly, so all of you that you already hear from the early days, and also those that joined recently, are going to win, because more people in SimFly means more movement, more people landing at your airport, more people renting your airplane, which is the news I'm gonna talk soon about, and all these things. So the forum is going to be a place where users can help organize things, where people can say, come and land in my airport because I'm gonna offer you a good share of the income, and so on and so forth. So stay tuned, because soon is going to be announced, but some initial beta users are going to be there to start helping organizing things. If some of you want to be and help moderate, or to be moderator, just let me know, because we are going to need the community to self-regulate. Okay, and this is one thing. Second things, we're working on a server for notifications. So let's say you want to be notified when somebody lands on your airport, or you want to be notified when you made some extra tokens, PAX tokens, you want to be notified when your airplane is freed from the ground work. You want to know those things? Well, we can push notification in different places. So first of all, in the browser itself, if you are using the browser, you're gonna have a set of notification there. Then you can get notification via email, via WhatsApp or Telegram, and through other things. We are studying and thinking about making a mobile application just for notification and settings. No more complicated things, not to fly, not to other things, but just for settings and notifications. And last but not least, and I'm super excited about this, we are going to start opening APIs. For people that don't know what an API is an endpoint for applications. Say you make your own software, your own website, etc., and you want to take information from the SimFly servers for example, given a user how many packs they earn and other things, you can use these API endpoints, webhooks, which is a little bit something being informed when something happens, and so on and so forth. I don't go too much in the technical detail, but I'm gonna tell you what the user is doing. I love the idea and I'm 100% supportive of it. He's making one small desk appliance, so it's a little small box that you put on your desk, and automatically when you're working or you're doing your own things, if there is an event, for example, you earn more packs, it can show you your current balance of packs without you being connected to the SimFly in the browser or anything else. You see this in this small device that you keep with you all the when somebody landed in your airport, somebody rented your airplane, and so on and so forth. This is so fun and so nice, and this can be done thanks to the APIs and point that we're gonna offer to user to implement things. Say also you have your own website, your own profile on some other website that you want to put your status of SimFly if you're flying other things. Same thing, somebody can implement, say, a WordPress plugin to show your status of SimFly, your website. These are things that we love. We think the opening to the community, the ability to build around SimFly is very important. If you have idea or suggestion about it, just let me know, because we want to do something that everybody love a lot. And let's go ahead with the other news. Something you've been waiting is that the airplane rental mission should be coming anytime soon. Practically, we cannot say a correct date, but it's a matter of a few weeks. At the point, we still have to code a little bit of things. Then we need to do tests, and then after the tests are done, we can give a date when it's going to be released. Why these things took so long compared to other things? Because in order to enable the airplane rental mission, we need to make sure the airplane can be located specifically in a position or another, and they can move from a position to another. Licenses, same thing, they can belong to a place, they can be moved from a place to another. There is all the things about sharing the tax income between the owner of the airplane and the pilot. There is also the maintenance logic that are going to change. As we say, they're going to be related more to the length of the fly, but it's going to be announced correctly also that still we have a very few things that we already have ready, but we have not updated because we cannot do the single update of one thing, so we need to do a big deploy. There are things like landing rate calculation, score calculation, landing rate, the maintenance times, and all these things that we already prepared the new things, but we cannot deploy at the moment because we need to finish the full block of. We also are implementing and finishing a few more statistics and graphs that you see in the assets report, and some are more relative to the airplane rental mission. So all these things have to be in place in order to finish the mission, okay? You may have seen in the background some new graphics in UI for the airplane rental mission. Maybe not, depends if by the moment this video is edited, these things are ready. And now that you have reached this point in the video, there is something I want you to do. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends, okay? You can also find us in other social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and also in X, which used to be Twitter. Follow us in all the social media, because doing this we grow the community, and with a stronger community you will be able to enjoy a better SimFly experience. Subscribe to the channel, like the video at least, and share it with your friend, okay? Now, where I was? Oh yes! Other news, and this is very interesting. We are going to roll out, in the same moment that we roll out the airplane rental mission, also a premium membership. So any of you that wants that really is into SimFly, but also those that are less but they want to take advantages, you can register as a premium member. There is a monthly fee for that. You can pay 1 yearly times, it's cheaper, and it gives you a lot of more advantages in ruling SimFly. So there are a lot of users that it makes more sense. You need to look at the advantages that these things done. So we are working on that. There's been a lot of work in the UI and also in the logic of what these memberships, there are 3 different levels, but they're not going to be released on the first day, that what they imply. So what happens when you register as a premium member. So expect this to coming. I hope also that this explains to many that wonder how SimFly can pay the monthly fees of our server once that the marketplace is going to be saturated and only turn around the users, and this is one of the ways that we do that. Okay, we're gonna do a huge deploy with all the above mentioned things in one single time. Finger crossed that everything's gonna go well, and you know, we are going to announce this. It's gonna be in a few weeks time. And now let's move to the Ask Me Anything section of the weekly video. Question number 1 comes from Pingward7, has been asked February the 2nd, 2025, and we have chosen this because it's a very interesting question. I remind you that the question needs to be voted to go up, but we're going to pick the questions that are more significant for us for each week. And there are some questions that is not very clear for us to understand what is written, or are very technical and require the opinion of somebody else that can give a good answer. So if you see the question number 1 in the Ask Me Anything is not being answered, pay attention that we are not just skipping, but there are some good reasons why we postpone answering to those questions, or we want the answer to be given by somebody with competence, or maybe was something that we didn't understand in what is written and we need to clarify with the person before we answer. But going back, Pingward7, 2nd of February 2025 is asking, hi, so I could upgrade my license, but I don't have enough packs. Do I need to fly to get the packs needed, or is there a deposit option coming soon? Thanks, have a nice day. And this is an amazing question because this allows me to explain a few things about the user marketplace, but at the moment, if you don't have enough packs to upgrade your license, the only way you can get these packs is flying and earning them, or if you have an airport, you know, when people land in your airport, you earn packs as well, and or if you have an airplane, when you use your airplane, you have packs as well. But you know, now with the airplane rental mission that is gonna come out, you'll be able to rent your airplane out and earn, or rent an airplane of another user and earn as well when you are renting, and this is gonna give you packs. Doesn't matter if you earn the packs with the airport, with the airplane, or with the license. The packs you have can be used for anything, so you can use them to upgrade your license. But soon we are going to have the user marketplace. What it means that if somebody is in your situation, you have experience point enough to upgrade your license, but you don't have the packs, you can go in the user marketplace and purchase packs from another user, which means that when a user has an excess amount of packs or don't want to use these packs to buy other assets, they can sell them at the price that they want, and people can purchase packs from them in order to use them, for example, to upgrade the license, because there are no other ways to upgrade the license but using your packs token. So you cannot use US dollars to update your license. So this is interesting. Another option could be for somebody that arrive and want to have a license already of a higher grade, already Capitan, something like that. Then you can purchase one from a user that is selling it. Say a user has too many licenses and he grows them up, you want to sell them. Obviously, they're gonna be much more expensive than a new one, because a new one is start at level 1 grade, basic grade. So when you buy one that is already Capitan, you need to pay all the work that this person has done in order to upgrade the license to the level. So these are the options that are gonna be when the user marketplace is going to open. I hope this answered your question, Pingwart 7, and let's move to the next question. This question has been asked by Gianni2, the 2nd of February 2025. He has 5 votes, and Gianni2 asks, calculating earnings based on distance instead of flight time could discourage the use of smaller aircraft as they fly more slowly and cover shorter distances. Wouldn't it be fair to penalize only those who abuse the circular flight, perhaps with a 2-day or 1-day account suspension, rather than enforcing a rule that indiscriminately penalizes even those who fly correctly? Sometimes I also make an extra loop, for example, when my license allows me to fly for under 20 minutes and I reach my destination with 10 minutes remaining that would otherwise go to waste. In such cases, I choose to make one additional loop to fully utilize my license. Does this behavior pose any issue for SimFly? Gianni. Okay, first of all, there is no problem if you fly 10 minutes more to use your license at all time. And in fact, you see that when you fly, there are several parameters that make you earn. Airport, where you take off and you land if you own them, and soon the airport owner can even share the revenue of the airport with the pilot that is landing. So you're gonna make packs by taking off somewhere and landing somewhere if the owner of the airport is not you, but it's somebody that share. If it's you, you also get all the income in that sense. Then there is a time-based income, which is the license. So even for those that fly in circles, for a certain amount of time, the earning of the circles is covered by the license. So the fact that the airplane only covered the linear distance between 2 points, besides that, for packs like this, being always like this, the discussion that we had were about the experience point, not the packs, just to avoid somebody to upgrade the airplane so fast without actually working. So in this case, what I say, well, it depends what kind of airplane you have. In fact, a bigger investment with a bigger airplane should return more than a small investment with a small airplane. And also, people can use a big airplane if they want with the airplane rental mission that we are going to release soon, in which case even if they don't own a big airplane, they can take the advantages of earning by flying with a big airplane. So we do believe that SimFly pretty much brings to even the opportunities given the different scenario just by using all the 3 different assets. Airport aside, if you take the 2 assets of airplane and license, one is based on distance, one is based on time, so people can mix and match and calculate the strategy as the best. It is true that to catch cheaters, there must be rules that sometimes goes to rule, I wouldn't say penalize, but rule also those that don't cheat. And this is the problem of the society we live in, right? I do believe that in somehow and some way, we're going to eventually find out the way to make a flight analysis that can analyze, but it's hard to say somebody flying circle because they like to look panoramically some island rather than they flying circle just because they are cheating. Can we put a limit to the amount of circle people do? Then people start flying 10 meters ahead to do the other 2 circle 10 meters. So it is really some path we don't want to fall in. We love if there are general rules that pretty much take care of everything, and yet the opportunities are open for everything, both in earning by time with license, earning by distance with airplane, earning by moving with airports, and at the same time, small airplane can do a certain kind of routes, earning in certain ways, a big airplane in others. We need to balance out all the different strategies that SimFly users can do. What do you think about it? What everybody thinks about it? Please, let's discuss this. Question number 3. Question number 3 is being asked by Antonio Ferrara, the 6th of February 2025, has 4 votes, and he asked, hello, would it be possible to know the method of airport classification category? It is based on the type of surface, length of runway, type of approach aids, or a bundle of this. Wow, Antonio, you raise a very good question, and which is worth an explanation, I guess. I'm not sure if the wiki explained this in details. If not, we're gonna surely make sure that there is an explanation there. But let me explain to you and everybody how airport classification work. Category 1 airports, all of the category 1 airports do not have a paved runway. Okay, so no asphalt. It can be dirt, grass, gravel, or any other things. Category 2 airport, they must have an asphalt or at least bitumen runway. Okay, parking space gates can be not in asphalt, but the landing or taking off strip or whatever you call it has to be asphalt or bitumen. Okay, then from category 3 onwards, considerations are made in mixed ways. So there is the importance of the airport in terms of traffic. There can be an airport that is not very big but has a lot of traffic because it's in a key hub or something like that, and or maybe in a country that has much more traffic than others. And also based on the length of the runways, the parking capacity, the number of gates that it has. Okay. For higher categories, also airport equipment is considered. But I will say one thing that, and I have to, bow and remove my head in front of the work done by Paolo and Patrick in categorizing airport. There are more than 40,000 airports that are recognized by most simulators, all simulators. So those airports have been manually vetted one by one. So in doing this exercise, we must have done some mistakes. Means that we categorize as category 1 airport. There are category 3, for example. It happened a few times. If you are lucky enough that you found one of those airports, you purchased it, and then you let us know that they actually do not qualify as category 1, we are going to upgrade your airport to category 3 for whatever it is for free. And you had the best deal of your life because then you can resell it as a category 3 airport. We take responsibility if we did not categorize airport properly because it's been a manual job. You see, even each airport has its own description, its own pictures taken. That has been a huge work that we have done. And all this work done before we started with the public website for SimFly, because SimFly is pretty much online since a year something ago, but we had a lot of work done beforehand, and this is one of those big work that we have done. So, to answer your question, Antonio Ferrara, this is how airports are categorized. Sometimes we do mistakes. If you see a mistake, let us know, and we're going to change the categorization of the airport. I hope this answered your question. And now, question number 4. Question number 4 has been asked by Gianni Romanisio, February 7, 2025, has 3 votes, and he says, hello Roberto, I'm very interested in the SimFly project and the future of the PAX tokens. I would like to know if their value could increase over time or if there is a risk of it decreasing. What are the main factors that will influence their price? Thank you in advance for your response. Gianni, this is an interesting question. First of all, let's say that SimFly honor the value of $1 per token at the checkout. Means that if there is an airport that costs $60, people can pay $60 US, or they can pay 60 bucks, or they can pay for example, 30 US dollar and 30 packs, or 50 US dollar 10 packs, or 50 packs 10 US dollar, doesn't matter. So for SimFly, one PAX token is worth 1 US dollars, which means that somebody selling packs at $1.5 each is not gonna find many people purchasing it. There is only one option if this can be the case, is that there is not enough packs in circulation, so people have experience point to upgrade their airport, for example, or their airplane or their license, but they don't have enough packs to pay for the upgrade. Because upgrades cannot be paid in US dollars, there is a need of packs, and let's say that very few people are selling packs because everybody is keeping the packs to do their own upgrade or purchase more assets in the game. At that point, people may be pushed to spend more than $1 per packs, because that's the only way to obtain packs. But I don't see this easily happening, because we will try to always keep the economy balanced, so this should be a rare, if not impossible, occasion. On the other hand, the competition in selling packs can push the price down. Means that if suddenly there are so many packs around and everybody, rather than buying more assets, want to liquidate their packs and try to sell them in the user marketplace, obviously lower the price they sell their packs, and first they sell it, because if there is two people, one selling packs at, let's say, 90 cents each, and one selling packs at 80 cents each, and somebody crazy selling packs at 50 cents each, I will buy the one that sells at 50 cents first, right? Because allow me to get pretty much a 50% discount in my purchases in SimFly marketplace, or even in the user marketplace for items sold in PAX tokens. So in this way, if we made the mistake opposite of the one that there is not enough packs in circulation, but there are too many packs in circulation, then consequently the value of the packs are going to decrease, because people would buy them very cheap and then use them to make purchases in the hope to resell those assets later for a higher price, maybe. So it is our responsibility to make sure that the economy is balanced and stable, in order to keep the price of a packs always around $1. Obviously, in the marketplace, in the user marketplace, people are gonna sell them, I can think, between 80-90 cents each, but it doesn't make sense to sell them at less. I don't know if we're gonna put like a limit, so you cannot sell them for less than X, let's say 75, I don't know. But in the case will be just because we are panicking and people is overselling packs. If we are good, we make sure that the amount of packs in circulation is right enough for people to do their own thing, so the offer in selling them it should be limited and should be closer to the dollar each. So this is how I oversee the economy to work and balance out. Consider that if suddenly there are 10,000 new users, is even better. We need to increase the liquidity of packs around, but pretty much is a good thing for those that have packs to sell. If suddenly there is a drop off of a lot of users, and these users that drop off want to liquidate what they have, we're gonna have a slightly curve toward the lower value, but it's gonna faster recover, because the economy is self-sustained by the amount of users there are in SimFly. So I hope that this explains a little bit the mechanics and answer your question, Gianni. Thank you for watching the video until now. Thank you for listening to the news of SimFly. I always say please follow us in social media. There is the Telegram group, there is Getting Alive with a lot of people. Join Telegram and invite your friend, invite your Simmer friend to see SimFly. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe and like the video, share the videos. Well, so do your part in making SimFly popular around the world, okay? What else? SimFly, take off and get more.